Hello, welcome back to Frigid. We're doing chapter 2, and as part of this, we introduced that we have to pick everything else up. For some reason, we're not picking our pants up. We evidently slept with our pants on. There are zombie squirrels outside, and we do know they like nuts, so that might be a reason for mandatory pants. Sort of like mandatory masks for COVID. 2030, mandatory pants for zombie squirrels. There's a prophecy right there. So, as I said, it kind of resets, and you'll notice all the food that I cooked in chapter 1 is gone. And I don't like that. I spent 10 minutes in the blistering cold, developers, cooking food. I want the food that I cooked. And likewise, if you pick anything up before sleeping on the sleeping bag, it all disappears. Now, this is a voiceover basically because the sound is exceptionally loud. You'll notice it's a bit laggy as well. I found that the further I go, the more things I picked up, movement wasn't as fluid. And that's one of the complaints that you get. Another thing you'll notice is that you kind of have to position yourself because the night lettering font doesn't sort of blends in. Pristine late news. Unusual weather patterns incoming. The forecast for the coming week is tropical sunny clouds with an average of minus 20 degrees temperature. By the end of the week, we have extreme weather warning. Please stay inside this weekend. Stock up on supplies, gas, and dry wood for fires. The city will need a few days to restore the potential power outages. Thank you for your cooperation. Remember, wear your pants at all times. And again, the bottle sort of, yeah, it just blends in there. I think they need to change that a little bit. These bottles aren't frozen though, so you don't need to defrost them. You got plenty of food, and again, even though you got more bottles in this chapter, there's so much to explore. Time waste and just running around. You're still limited because of the bottle situation, because again, no replenishing of fluids, and I don't like that mechanic. I think they need to add a mechanic where you can replenish fluid so that we can explore a lot more, spend that time exploring, because that's the greatest enjoyment of this type of game, and they're robbing the gamer of that by not having replenishable fluids. Now, apparently, that's what you would put in the bathroom. That's what that's normal for Canadians. They put that sort of hideous. And can I pull? No, I can't. Toilet paper. That's it. I'm just exploring everywhere, trying to see what I can touch and go around. I like the paintings. The paintings add character. I like the way they've done that. Oh, hello. You've seen better days. Okay. And again, the cloth doesn't ever stack properly. Oh, hello. Oh, alright. I can apparently get up there somehow. Okay, let's read this note. Last letter, we love this place, so we moved out to retire, but recently this place has been the source of many disturbing events. You've missed wildlife there, has invaded the resort, and the people are getting sick. Hunters are having trouble disposing of all the animals. The evacuations are underway. We stubbornly decided to stay. I was wrong the other day. A squirrel bit my finger. Told you. While I was counting some firewood, now I feel sick. I fear this has something to do with what was going on around here. I probably caught the cold. So again, zombie squirrels. Luckily, well, not lucky, he still died. He bit his finger. Worst case scenario, bites your nuts. Nothing worse than a zombie squirrel biting you in that region. That's exactly the same as the other evacuation notice. Again, pants mandatory should be added onto that. Okay, so you'll see in the distance, you'll see a couple of wolves. So that's basically where we got to go. I like the long distance here. I like the lookout. You got is that a train up ahead? There's a zombie deer over there, but we can't see it from here for some reason. But I like the look. I love that feeling. I wish you could turn some lights on or do something. Is there anything behind this door? It's strange. Maybe I'll go back and see if I can jump through the wall or something. Oh, I can jump over. So, yep, nothing there. You can see it's an empty room. May I suggest that the developer puts... He might have done this later on, but I'm really a big fan of rooms which can open up and show previous art designs from the developer, like a developer room, with a few little hidden goodies in it. Love that. Love when developers do that. I feel like taking the welcome mat. Don't know why. Oh, that's dug in. Far out. Looks like I'm walking. I ain't using that thing. Okay. And basically it's just follow the road. I wish the game started off with follow the road if you want to progress. So now we are introduced to the wolf mechanic. The wolves aren't... actually, I'll take you back to the zombie den. Here we go. This actually scared me more than the wolves. I literally jumped. I was like, what the hell? What the heck is the noise, everything? That really freaked me out. And I was even so freaked out, I didn't even really want to come up further. You can't go back any further. But the zombie deer are actually more scarier than the wolves, even though they don't attack you. It's still the noise, I don't know. So here we have a couple of wolves. You can take them out quite easily with the axe. The game seems to suggest maybe trying to shoot them or use a flare gun against them. I've never tried that. The only scary part is when they first start rushing towards you. Like it's very quick, and they're very hard to hit because they keep backing up and everything else. But again, you can see they haven't really taken much health off. It's just the initial lunge at you, I guess. And I'm not sure. This door sort of looks like it should be openable. Can I steal his beanie? Can I steal his nose? Can I? Here's Johnny. Yep. So you need to crash this door down to get the battery. This is the battery you need to progress through the next part of the game. And plastics are good, but apparently I missed them. What did I miss there as well? I think you can pick up the plastic there. I'm trying to get over. I like the lake. Look at the lake in the background. I love the backgrounds. I mean, the artistry is just magnificent. Whoever drew this, just fantastic. The detail, wow, exceptional. Oh wow, really, yeah. And the sound's really good. Sound department and the visuals, incredible amount of work. You guys have a lot of talent. You know, some big companies should really look into your talents. Okay, so here's the next part where you've got to take the battery. This is a bit shoddy. It doesn't. I would kind of prefer if it just went exactly where it's showing. But basically, when you drop it down, now you've got to put the battery in the hotbar. Like I've put it on the wire. What the hell? And then you just press E, and that moves the whole situation. Go back to the axe and just raid this car. It's got some goodies in it. It's gonna progress you further. Again, we're not going to get through the game's about an hour. There's no saves or anything, which is another nasty mechanic. I'm sure they'll add a save system. Now, what's wrong with this? Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know. Or is that? I'm not sure if that's designed purposely to be like that. Like as if someone's copying. Oh yeah, this is what we have here now. And around the back here, you've got a lot of wood. This is essential pickups if you want to create a little shelter for yourself. So as I said, the game takes about an hour with what's released at the moment. There's a lot of areas that are only going to be available in the full gameplay, but they're just beta testing the mechanics. Now I love this, the back door open and the drag.
Anybody home?
I thought it might be even better just to go that little bit further and have it where it dragged to and something creepy there. I don't know, but I do like that, and you can see the blood shining on there. Yeah, the atmosphere build up. They're really good. I like how they've progressively made it so that and then it gets to serious what the hell moments. Like when I first came across the zombie deer, it was really hang on, what type of game? And I guess that had a bigger impact because I knew nothing about this coming into it. And now I'm starting to realise it's really very similar to the Thing franchise from John Carpenter. And interesting with that Thing is there's recently been discovery on the full manuscript. So what the original novel was called, I'll have to look it up and talk about it next time. There's recently only just been discovered what the original full script novel was all about. So there's actually continuation, and that's probably why they're thinking of making another movie. Okay, so here we have. On November 18, I was about to take my child to school where I instructed her to wait outside in front of the vehicle. I was locking the door when all of a sudden I heard Mary scream, and before it was all over, the animal ran off into the woods. Marie was bit and bleeding. I immediately took her to the local doctor. Doctor fixed her up, reassuring me everything was going to be alright. A few days later, my daughter is getting weak and very sick, so I took her back, but this time the doctor's office is full with other bite cases. Something is going on with the animals. I am writing this to ask the City Council for an investigation. Thank you for your concern. Another interesting fact is in real life, I think it's either Canada or Alaska, it's actually illegal to lock your car because there's so many bears and things like that. It's all cars, so you fire a flare gun and you can make the enemies. I've never done this. I might have to do it later on. So it's that's actually realistic, cars being left open all the time here because it's a safe haven if anyone's in town and walking around. You can find some serious big bucks. So I guess everyone, it's just common practice to keep your car unlocked and your car tidy. Nothing worse than you open some car door to sort of get away from the bear, and there's a couple of syringes inside, and I think it would be scary too, just walking down the street and somebody's in your car. I think you'd first look around if there was a bear around, and then you'd like, what are you doing in my car? There's no bear here. January 17, I went for a walk around and down Petrol and noticed what looked to be a trail of blood. I decided to investigate. 5 minutes later, it led me to a cave just off the trail where I found a pile of blood and a deer corpse all torn up. It was eaten, just torn apart. I was shocked, never seen anything like that before. I doubt wildlife would kill and leave it like that untouched. Maybe someone got drunk and tortured the animal. I've reported it. I would have liked to have seen that, with the dragging out in the back door. It would have been cool if that led to, later on to another cave, that part of it. Now look at the scenery. This is what you can't go through the wire. Yep, forgot about it. Look at the little instances to background here. That's incredible. Wow. And That's why I reckon you should have replenishable water. You want gamers to get to this. Now I'm invested in the game. Chapter 1, I was not invested in the game, and it nearly, to the point, I found it so frustrating, I was nearly going to quit. A couple of others said the same thing. I'm glad I pushed forward through it. I guess that would be lessen when you've got walkthroughs letting you know what to do, but you really want people to have a good time, especially in the start of your game, and people want to feel like a badass. People want to feel like they're in control. Now I can't see what's in this, so I'll get a flashlight out. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Also lower water. So yeah, as I said, it's thankfully they don't take a lot of health off, but they can spring on you pretty quick. Not that it's frightening. I never found the wolf frightening. Now, there's a perfect for instance. I missed my hot bar. I've dropped the torch on the floor, and it's disappeared. There is no more torch. The torch is gone. It's not in my backpack. This happened to me in chapter 1. Same thing. I dropped the axe on the floor. It's gone. I can't get it, and you can't progress. Once something's despawn logged, an axe, that's pretty much it. And now I don't have a torch. So luckily it's not an essential. I don't think it's essential. You can craft things again, but I think that's a nasty, nearly game-breaking bug that they need to sort of... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Aurora Borealis. Wow. Is it just me, or is the snow kind of illuminating a bit as well? Oh, there's a stick. Yeah, like look in that tree. There's the tree kind of illuminated from the snowflakes. Are they contaminated snowflakes? Is that what's happened to the animals? Oh, that would be interesting if that was, or the water was contaminated and it came up and then the downfall of the snowflakes contaminated things as well. Anyway, that's just me thinking out loud. I don't know at this present point in time. I just know things are weird when you got zombie deers and squirrels that want to eat your nuts. Okay, so I really want to see this guy. Maybe I can create a torch. I got to drink first. Now look at the water bottle. It's empty. They need to improve the kind of the. It should be full of water. Okay. So I'm going to put the torch in, and hopefully I'll be able to see something from the torch. Need to eat some candy bars or something. Again, all that food I cooked for 10 minutes. Gone. Not happy. Ugh. Oh, there we go. It's kind of like a soldier. Did not expect that. It's a very weird kind of face on these skeletons or these dead bodies. Interesting little animation with the fire torch. Okay, oh look at the scenery in the background. Love it. What's this thing? I don't understand why I put backpacks, broken backpacks. Like, there should be stuff in them. Why are they in the cars? Why can't I even examine them if there's never anything in them? Again, the howling of... Oh, I'm dying. So I'm going to probably leave it here, guys. And we'll try and finish off the game in the next walkthrough. As there's a lot more exciting stuff. It's pretty full on in there. Till next time. Bye for now.